Ladies, it's time for a style refresh. Some fashion trends are completely expired. I'm here to show you what to swap them out for in 2025. Let's keep it chic, modern, and effortless. Let's get started. Number one fashion trend that needs to die in 2025 and what to wear instead. So number one, fast fashion trends. So we're looking more into timeless, sustainable pieces. So we all know fast fashion. So you're thinking H&M, Zara, Mango, ASOS, Forever 21, just all those box places have very trendy pieces. And they also have very timeless pieces that you can invest in, classic wardrobe pieces. You just have to make sure that when you're looking online or you're in the store, that you're looking for classic pieces. A good button up, a good striped shirt, a trench coat, a nice black wool coat or whatever, or, you know, just a classic work coat, a good pair of jeans, a couple sweaters that are really nice, a fitted black turtleneck, just all those classic pieces. I would say if you're going to get something that's trendy, just make sure that's when you go in there, that's not all you end up racking it is a bunch of trendy pieces, because those are not going to live in your closet as long as you want them to. Fast fashion is kind of out, and as meaning more trendier pieces are out, and find those classic modern pieces. Number two, micro or mini skirts, whatever. I don't think a lot of us over 50 are wearing micro skirts by any means. However, the Midi and Maxi skirts are in, which I'm here for. I love those styles. If you don't love your legs, this is going to be something you're going to definitely want to get on the train with. I have been seeing a lot of denim, maxi skirts, and midi skirts. I've been seeing a ton of those out. I mean, Target, Nordstrom's, Anthropologie, I mean, Gap, you name it, they have some type of denim. And you know, I've done a video about trends, and denim on denim is like a big trend. Maybe that's why I'm seeing so many out there. I'm also seeing a lot of like Poplin cotton ones. I saw satin ones, pleated ones. So there's lots of different types. You just need to find the right one for your body style and your lifestyle that you love. So I'm here for it. I've been seeing a lot of like maxi pencil type skirts this fall that were like faux leather type. They were really popular. So I'm glad to see that the longer version is coming back in. It's very versatile. There's multiple ways to wear them, and I is so excited for it. Number three, loud and over the top logos. And I'm not just talking about your typical, you know, the Gucci or whatever all over. I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, the favorite daughter, the big heart, it says love on it, the Hamptons, Racquetball Club. You know all those. I mean, I'm talking anything with a lot of logos and a lot of print and even strawberries and cherries, because those are in. You just want to stay away from all those. I would say quiet luxury, minimalist kind of pieces. So if you wanted to get something like that, I would have like one little cherry on the shirt. But I really would stay far away from those, because I feel like those are very short-lived in your closet. You're only going to wear them a couple of times. I would say for graphic tees, I would say no more than two, and that's all you need. And it needs to be like a solid color, like a white shirt with like red lettering, and you can wear it with a black blazer, and you can wear it with a jean jacket. Kind of looks cool with everything, but really stay away from all those graphic tees. I don't know what it is. I've seen so many lately at all these box stores. They're kind of overload, especially at like H&M and the Gap and Anthropologie. I don't know. The list goes on and on of all these places that are carrying these. I just feel like over the top loud logos on your bags or your shoes or hats are just completely out. They just never look good. I don't know who is running around with all this. It needs to be so subtle you can't even tell. It's not even just designer. You just need not to be able to tell that it's any kind of logo, just anything. Adidas all over. I don't care what it is. Nike all over. Just all that needs to stop. What trends are you excited to see go? And maybe what trends are you excited to see stay? I love to hear your comments, so make sure you comment down below. These are just my thoughts. You tell me yours. I love to read them. Trend number 4 that needs to die, chunky dad loafers. You know those Prada ones that everybody saw everybody wear. I just feel like they're clunky, they're big, they're just not long term. And I would say the better of the two is a sleek, minimal loafer is probably the best way to go. It's very long term. You can wear them with a dress, a skirt, a mini skirt, short, like a cute, longer shorts with the blazer, looks really cute. Obviously jeans, y'all love those barrel jeans. They always look good with them. So I just feel like you're better off buying a sleeker type loafer than a chunky one. Now, I know my petite girls sometimes just love something that gives them more height. I would think the best option would be maybe a boot with a lower heel, a kitten heel, or something else than a chunky shoe. Only because when you're like 5 foot or 5'1", sometimes that just puts too much weight at the bottom of your feet. It gives you the height that you probably want, but sometimes it's a little overload. So I would try to streamline the loafers if possible. Make sure you subscribe and like. I'm building a community here of lovely ladies as yourself. If you like fashion tips and lifestyle and vlogs, that's what I'm doing. Moving on to number 5, skinny jeans. Now, we've heard they're back, they're leaving, they're coming back, I don't know, a million different times. I think leaving the skinny jeans to the younger 30 and below is probably fine. Skinny jeans are great for over-the-knee boots. I just cleaned out my closet. I mean, I just took out jeans and denims that I'm not wearing and I'm putting them away because I kind of feel like they're taking up a lot of space. And I had a ton of skinny jeans. And I will say definitely the ones that are low rise. I just don't even see myself wearing those again. I just can't even imagine. I'm 52 if I'm going to wear a low rise that's 2-inch high anymore. I haven't got rid of them yet because I don't know. I'm just like that way sometimes, but I just don't see myself wearing those anytime soon. But a better option is more of a straight leg or a wide leg or even a boot cut flare type jean. Those 3 typically will always flatter every body shape. It will typically flatter. As we get older, we tend to have more weight in our stomach, our hips, and our butt. And sometimes it just, when you have the skinny jean and it comes up, the only way to really make that offset is like a really overly sized, chunky type of sweater to kind of offset it, or a blouse that is very voluminous can kind of look good. However, I just feel like the skinny jeans need to stay behind. I just feel like if you're over 50, they just tend not to look good on everybody. I think more of a straight leg. And when I'm talking about skinny jeans, I'm talking about those jegging ones with like 20% spandex where you can just pull them all the way across the room. Those just don't have enough structure to flatter people's body types as much as like more like a rigid jean. I know a lot of people don't like rigid jeans. They just hold up better with the shape and they tend to look a lot better on people's body types. So just remember that when you're out there looking for your favorite pair of jeans. Number 6, an overly structured blazer. I'm talking about the big shoulder pads. I saw one with the sleeves puffing up and it just looked like a robot. We want relaxed and tailored fit. You can have it a little oversized. It kind of will help it, but you just want something a little bit more tailored and not so big. Also, if it's too big and too tailored, it kind of takes over the body. You can look still polished and with a slightly oversized blazer. You just don't want it super structured and just looks like you can't move in it. We're looking for more comfort pieces. Number 7, you've been hearing this, I'm sure. The front tuck is gone, like no more. Instead, you can do a full tuck with a belt or without a belt. A side button, like you have a button up, you only tuck in one side of it, can look kind of cool. The other thing is if you want more shape around the waist and you don't want to tuck it in, there's definitely sweaters and cardigans and different types of shirts that cinch in the waist a little bit. I will have some of my favorites down below. You can check out all the links below to see what I do have. But that is another way you can kind of create a waist, because sometimes when you don't have curves, you've got to create that waist, like that cinched in look. And so there's definitely different types of tops out there that can cinch and give you more of a waistline that you want. The last two aren't really fashion items, but they definitely need to be talked about. Number 8, the powdery, cakey, heavy foundation is now being replaced with the light, skin tint, skincare infused foundations. Like, they're just a light skin tint coverage, and I'm here for it. I actually love it. I think we're moving into the less is more, not so makeup, not so heavy and dark. And yes, for the occasions that you go out on New Year's, you can have a blown out like dark eye, you can wear a red lip. I mean, you can do all those things. I'm just saying, like, an everyday is you're going to be seeing more and more of these skin tints and not so much full foundation anymore. I don't know if you notice it, but every single brand has their own version of these skin tints. They all have skincare infused with them. They're light. A lot of them have SPF. And if you're thinking, well, I like full coverage, I don't like my redness or my acne or scars or whatever, just put your light layer over like you would during the day, and then just lightly put it in the areas where you feel, instead of just putting it all over again. Sometimes I feel like my sun damage is more right here, so I would usually do lighter out here. So they need more coverage around here, less coverage out here. I'm kind of the opposite. That's why I usually will kind of start and kind of just pull it down so I don't have so much on my cheeks and it just looks more like skin. You can see some of your imperfection, but that's kind of the beauty of it. I think we need to get more comfortable in our own skin and love the way we look. You know, we're not all just going to be perfect and have perfect skin. I think we need to welcome some, you know, imperfectness that we do have. I'm here for that so much. And number 9 is the obsessive diet culture. I mean, with the Ozempic, the GLP-1s, the, you know, intermittent fasting, the only eating protein, the only eating cottage cheese. I mean, I feel like that is really out, and concentrating more on a balanced, holistic wellness and eating more sustainable, healthy choices will lead to a longevity of good eating and good healthy habits, instead of this, let me lose 50 pounds with a GLP-1 and then go off of it, and then all of a sudden I'm back where I was. I think just indulging in the sustainable, healthy choices along the way and eating more food groups, having more color on our plate, eating more protein as we get older and menopause is definitely a must. And just having your healthy fats and knowing what those are and knowing that food fills the body. That's what we need to really live good. I've kind of had that approach. I've kind of taken on that and I feel so much better. I mean, I'm just telling y'all, I am a wings, a nacho, french fries kind of girl. I love the salty, kind of saturated fat type foods, but I've kind of pulled away from there. And I can totally notice when I start eating bad for a few days, like 2 days, I'll just kind of not, like, we'll get hamburgers, we'll get wings, and I just don't feel as well. And it really is coming down to the food intake that I have. I can eat very good for 5 days, but if I go eat pizza and then later on I have a cheeseburger, I just don't feel as well. And I feel sluggish. I feel like I already don't have that much energy. And yeah, if I really want a cheeseburger, I'll end up having it, but I just want to limit it to just like one splurge food. Or whatever. I just don't want to eat like that anymore. I don't want to feel that bad anymore. I want to feel good. I want to feel energized. So I think the obsessive diet culture needs to die. I feel like the approach needs to be different with food. I know the GLP-1 has helped so many people lose weight because having excess weight on us is never good. However, the approach from then on needs to be more healthy eating, you know, getting your body moving and exercising a little bit for a more healthier lifestyle, more roundabout lifestyle. So those are the things that I think need to die. So let me know your your trends that want to die, or maybe the ones you're excited for. But this is just fun. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. I'm building a community here. If you're interested in shoe trends and what's popping off with the shoe trends, watch this next video. Until next time.